Has it started? Yep, it has. Yeah, it's very close to the time, so I'm just gonna start it now. I was, in the middle of this. Absolutely kicking a bunch of blood fiends' butts with fire. Although I think bringing a super soaker would have been better. Yeah, I might do a lobotomy stream after this. I just want to finish the chapter. But yeah, this is what I've been doing for a while. So I've just got to quickly finish this, and then we'll jump back into the Ricardo fight. I'm bringing my burn team this time, mainly because my burn team is all 50s, basically. It's one of the only teams I actually kept up with. Ah, okay. Yeah. There are still some units that would work very well, even if you don't have a full burn team alongside it. And just 2 more need to die. Also, fun fact, I spent $40 just to have Vigilius insult me when I lose a fight. Okay, confirm. Jump back, jump to Sinners, jump to the Faust, dump all of that on her, and she has only got 1 level away, so... You know what? I'll buy 1. Oh yeah. 5/5 Gregor is a very good unit, so yeah. Or at least from me trying it. That wasn't enough, damn it. Oh yeah. Yeah, burn is very good if you've got good units. You know, I'm just gonna enter it with the level 49 Faust. Start. Of stages. Jump to here. Enter. Support. 5/5 Gregor. After these guys are dead, he's Sung because he can still do fire. You because you can bring people back from the dead. You because even though you're a low level, you still do decent debuffs. Don Quixote, and then Yuz because yeah. Her 12 because I hate that unit. I have had so many runs where because of a single mistake, she kills everyone. I do not like a reindeer fishmail. I think I hate that fishmail more than that one LCBU unit guy. Anyway, neutral, struggling. Favored, neutral. Neutral, unopposed. Favored. Wait. Probably have to go better with that. Dominating. And this guy, and Assault just has a free hit. So which one? Yeah, this one will apply more burn. I have that on my soundboard, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. I don't know if you guys can hear my soundboard, so I'm just gonna quickly check before I play it. No, I do not. I've got 3 other Don Quixote voice lines. Wait, now that reminds me, I probably should actually try setting up the soundboard thing. My soundboard runs off that. Change it off. Okay, let me, what's that use device? Shoot, where is, what do you import? Yeah, so this is the thing I set for that. Choose that. Now if I do, yep, I just got to unmute it. And I also have to figure out, can I just turn off my microphone with this? No, I cannot. Why can't I? Nope, that doesn't work. Nope, shouldn't do that. Crap. Is there a way to just mute your mic on here? I'm just gonna show so you know what I'm doing. My soundboard runs off this, and I'm trying to figure out how I can turn off my mic. Wait. I'm an idiot. It's very easy. There we go. And now my soundboard will work. I have Sir Squirrel on my soundboard. Because why not? Crap. That's going off to Gregor. That is... That's gonna be struggling. Guess counter that then. Going after Faust. That's favored. That's going after Mersault. That is hopeless. Might as well do a defense then. Honglu. Also hopeless, so it might as well be a defense. And then these two get free hits. So... that. And that. I don't remember. I'm just going to quickly mute my soundboard so I can check what sounds I have on it. Okay, I've checked the sounds on my soundboard. Or at least the soundboards that I've set up for streaming. Because I am not using the soundboard I have set up for zombies. Another game. Let's see. Mersault. Struggling. Just sanity. It's... yep. Gregor. Struggling. Maybe. You know what? I'll risk it. Going after you. It's hopeless. Might as well do a defense then. Oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes I just hear Don's voice lines as well. That is unopposed. That is hopeless. Just great. Dodge that then. And yet again, we got some units that can do free hits. Would have done a hell of a lot more damage if I didn't block it. Still did a lot though. Wait, does this Faust have Floored Sack, or did I forget to equip it? Oh no, it does. It's just we're never gonna get it. Is that going after? And you get a free hit. Actually, no, try and offset it. There we go. We're starting to get somewhere. Oh. He has been staggered. I have literally no egos to use because I've got no egos that can be used. Oh. Love it how Ryoshu is just so strong. She can cut people open with her bare hands. There we go. Now we gotta fight Ricardo. Love it that he just brings a speaker system as well wherever he goes. There we go. Fuel back to 100. What are you doing, Chloe? Where are you? Hi, Chili. I've got 3 Cavaliers in my room at the moment. Oh, I just like him because of his art and stuff. As well as the meme about Gregor never getting a break. No Gregor gets a happy ending. And I'm just gonna click win rate. They're all targeting one guy. How? Win rate really is kind of dumb. Yeah. Yeah, no, he really never does have a happy ending. Although, to me, it's kind of funny. Also, who the hell is this guy? Who is Werner? Why? We've never seen this guy before, but apparently he's important enough to be a named character. Because, I mean, this guy's not a named character, but he is. So why? Yeah, any spare units that aren't attacking those guys. Yeah, no. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Oh. He's from Leviathan. Ah, okay. Yeah, as I've said, I think I have only been up to when Virgilius and the crew break or enter the museum. You've got to be kidding me. This is already not going well. Yep, not going well at all. This might be a reset. Actually, no, maybe not. Who are you targeting? You're targeting... crap, he's definitely gonna die. Who has the highest coin power? You have a 16. Can you beat that? Assuming perfect coins, yes. Hopeless. 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 Struggling. You've got to be kidding me. Huh. Okay, well, you've got some decent substitutes at least. I'm using Fell Bullet on that. That's hopeless. You've got to be kidding me. What about this? Also hopeless. Just great. Do you have anything that can be used? Gonna have to risk it, because there is a small chance. Sure, can't hit any of that, so go after him, I guess. Yep. Yeah. This is not going well. Zero? What do you mean zero? I'm just clicking win right at this point. There's nothing I can do. The difficulty spike is really vertical. Hmm? Roll into preview. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, it's fine. It will. I've been redesigning a lot of my thumbnails, and I just thought it'd be funny if I put Roland in there. What the hell did he just say there? Is that That's probably German. Too bad, the only German person I know I'm not on good terms with. So let's try grabbing that at least, just, yeah. Yeah, that. I have no idea what that means. Just grab all the units that I have, which are actually leveled. Clear. That's really the highest fish mail I have. What's the highest Don? Uh. No, actually, I'm gonna put Faust as the first backup. Struggling. There we go. Ah, I mean, shit. Got it. I'm gonna quickly grab a can of Pepsi from my fridge. There we go. Wait, damn it, what's wrong with this can? And almost the entire can is frozen. Great. What? Okay. Okay. Hmm. What? Oh no, that's going after Honolulu. I'm an idiot. There we go. Wait, why do they have rabbit tails now that I think about it? It's a weird thing to have. Because I don't really think you'd get a prosthetic rabbit tail, because what the hell kind of benefit would that give combat-wise? Yeah, she has a rabbit tail. And I can only presume, so do they. Why? I mean, yeah, no, it's obviously not a prosthetic, because what kind of combat advantage would a rabbit's tail have? Also, how could a prosthetic be fluffy? So, something in H Corp is causing these people to mutate into part rabbit or something. Who knows, maybe having a rabbit tail makes it more likely you'll be picked up by R Corp. What better for the rabbit's team than a person with an actual rabbit's tail? Wait, so this is a grade 1 fixer, isn't it? Well, it's probably grade 1 to 3. Ah, okay. Rabbit sweepers. That just seems a bit weird. Wait, did Firefist Gregor die? Oh well. Oh no, I didn't bring him. I'm an idiot. Oh, my tooth. Ah, I just hurt my teeth. Man, she is very close to going insane. There's one gone. Why did she lose sanity for fighting for... I, you know, I'm not even gonna ask questions at this point. There's not even a point to asking him. Yeah, she lost more sanity. Why is she losing sanity? And just click win rate. Yep. It's attacking her crap. That's hopeless. Wait, no. With his low sanity, it may actually work. Who are you attacking? You're attacking him. Oh, what? Well, guess we both get a free hit. Shit. He just killed him. Nope, guess we get floored sack then. Yeah, we're gonna need it. Gonna activate it so we can use fluid sac. Also, Chloe, you're not going out of my room. You're staying in here. Not till the clients leave. Wait, what's this? That's a 16 plus 8. That is a... Yeah, it won't work. Oh well. Who's that even Who's that attacking anyway? That is attacking you. Good luck. Hopefully you survive. Yep, killed someone. Chloe! No! Well, we got vengeance marked. Don came in. We did not get healed that much, but it probably helps. Chloe, I'm gonna quickly put my dog outside. And I just realized my pngtuber has not responded once to my microphone. I need to fix that. Yay! Okay, never mind, my dog's quieted down now. And now my pngtuber's working, great. Well, his defense appears to be negative, so I think it's better if I, yeah. Well, they're all... Blunt does the best damage. Who's that going after? That's going after you. I plus. That is going after you. Struggling, but it might work. That's also going after you. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, guess we get a bunch of free hits. Actually, I should... Fuck off! Okay, well, this is not going good. And I can't even use that again. I can only use it once a day. Just great. One hit, and that's a paralyze. That's a multi-hit attack. Attacking you and you. One side counter. Neutral. Let's try this. Oh, yes! Hopeless, you gotta be kidding me. That is hopeless. Okay, so it targets someone. And the only one that can take it is Heathcliff. Just great. Those are both targeting people. Who's that targeting? That is also targeting Heathcliff. Don can try. And Faust is gonna die. There is no way around it. Oh yeah, you. Can you fight him? Nope. Come on, I can get him to staggered. He's almost at staggered. Yeah, I'm losing this. There is no way that I can win. Oh yeah, enjoy. How am I supposed to beat him? Okay, maybe if I use the Blood Fiends first. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe full stop or no, blunt's better. Chloe, no, you're not leaving my room. I'll go full negative coins first. Or think team first, alongside you. And I'll bring you. When someone dies, replace with Faust. Then two more burn guys, followed by you and the two blood fiends. And someone's calling for me. Just like that, I am back now. Oh, I can use it again. Yep, he's going down. I really should have removed the egos from Heathcliff, now that I think about it. Only one hit. This is not going well. There we go, stunned. What do I need? I need purple. Okay, we are very close to the next phase, luckily. There we go. They have 45 sanity. They are getting ready to distort. Wait, I just realized this game audio has not been being picked up this entire time. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna quickly see if I can turn up something on my soundboard. I turn this up anymore. Nope, can't make it louder. That is garbage. I don't wish they continued to play Ricardo's theme. Bit meh.
흑수며 뜀박질 중. 자! 숨통 끊기.
And he's dead. What is the middle to Nagel and Hammer?
캐체어 가급 진행하겠습니다.
발긴다. 두라하니여. 이제 보자. 하나를 찔렀을 뿐.
아른거리는
Oh no.
불길 속으로.
I needed her. I didn't even realize. There goes the plan of using Flood Sack.
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군. 대체로 저럴 때는 이유가 있는 법입니다.
Okay, does... Okay, no, it's just that one that we have to worry about. Road. Who's he targeting? He's targeting Heathcliff. Do we have a -1? No, wait. That becomes a negative. What about that? Yeah, that becomes a negative as well. Ooh, maybe this one will work. What? Oh, wait, can I not? No. Oh yeah, that works. Who's this attacking? Good enough. Let's go.
무불아위. 기다려라.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
And he's gone.
안개가 걷히고 꿈속에서만 그리워.
색색이 황홀하고 아예 기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
한 발만 부족해. 정성한 연기에 모든 기억이 파묻힐 때까지.
They killed me!
즐거운 시간이었는데.
저런 광대 노름은 압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저 넝직거릴 뿐입니다만 당신에겐 커다란
Why did Sinclair... Why did Sinclair have egos? Okay, yeah, that's actually favorable. Actually, it's worth trying. That will obviously win. That's going to target him. Hopeless. Hopeless. Who's he going to target? Okay. That's okay.
제
Go.
불을 따라오십시오.
No!
꿰뚫려라.
한 발만 부족해. 연기에
Damn it! It said it was going to attack them, not not the allies. So the game just lied to me then.
숲에 발을 들일 때는 조심했어야죠. 창의적인 발상이군.
Love it when the game lies to me.
그래도 가급적 전투 중에 떠올리진 않았으면 좋겠는데.
Wait, why can't I use it? Oh no, I can. Now it's free. Hopeless, how?
불길 속으로.
I'm giving up.
따뜻한 그 날개가 마시고 싶어요. 벗어날 수 있었을지. 젠장, 어째서?
Okay. What am I gonna do? And I cannot increase that anymore. I was gonna save these up for when I unlock a character, but I'm not now. I am using them all. Damn it. Why does my mic keep doing this? I have no idea why.
꺼질 줄 모른.
There we go. Fully done. ages. Let's try this one again with this new and improved Faust.
관리인가?
사냥감을 찾은 건가?
나를 불렀나? 그러든가.
말뚝.
이번엔 어떤 실험인가요?
그러든가. 책임은
불 따뜻
이제야 부르나. 좀요.
끌어넘칠 시간이군요.
There we go. And my mic is still on the fritz.
평소 지휘 실력을 확인해 보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 좋게 하지 않고 관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오. 목을 내놓고 있도록. 상정 외의 공격이었으니 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠군요. 설마 알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니. 진짜 밝긴다. 돌아하니요. 지금 시계를 돌리기엔 촉박할 테니 다른 수를 생각해야 할 겁니다, 관리자. 쓸모 없어진 놈은 후퇴시키는 것도 좋겠죠.
나아가주게.
여기가 엽석이군.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 단테 적합한 조치였습니다. 간당 목숨
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것 같은데.
떼어내주지.
수감자들은 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테. 위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
떨거지는 잘라낸다. 기대해라.
또 얼굴에 빛을 갑을 했군. 11번. 이전 같으면 질질 짜거나 주저앉았을 텐데 최근엔 성장하긴 한 모양이군.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
Damn it.
당신을 인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
왜 안에 갇혀 죽어라. 이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
좋아.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
And she's dead.
의심, 암귀, 불안과 공포, 그런 것들이 들끓을 때가 가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니까? 지금이 적기라는 것입니다.
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
캐치, 소각되었습니다.
여기가 엽석이군.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요.
캐치 어바.
단테,
진행하겠습니다.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
그대 또한 잠들게.
걷잡을 수 없이 타올라라.
비명을 질러라. 골치 아픈 것들이
목을 내놓고
고기
있도록.
조각이 되었군요. 단테,
찔렀을
I need to go pee. Enjoy Ricardo's music while I do. And I am back. Back to suffering.
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군. 대체로 저럴 때는 이유가 있는 법입니다. 이유를 잡아 쫓아보시죠.
This entire stream, 1 hour and 35 minutes of it, has been nothing but Ricardo. Just thought I would mention that. This entire thing has just been him. Who's he targeting?
떨거지는 잘라낸다.
You've got to be kidding me.
부작이 여기서 쓰러진다면
I want to get this guy killed as fast as possible so I can focus on the other two.
퍼져나간 탄환이 어디에서든 네 머리통을 화려하게 터뜨릴 테니.
1 point more.
그 오물을 떼어내주지. 이게 너희에게 안식은 해전병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해
This
보시지.
attack, that is a 5 of 17. I am going to have to use Flood Sack. I'll use Flood Sack. You'll get my unit sanity up as well. Hopeless. Hey. David. Do that to try to target the sanity. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh well. At least he's already dead.
기대해라.
Match. No!
안개가 거치고 꿈 속에서만 그 사람을 볼 수 있는 건가?
시선을 떼지 말아야 할 겁니다. 가장 먼저 처리해야 할 것이 가장 흉포한
Damn it, I'm running out of units.
드러내고 있으니까.
Oh, that's... Who's it targeting? You've got to be kidding me. Can no one redirect it? What about you? You can. He has a shot. A small one, but it exists.
고귀하게
You've got to be kidding me!
만찬을
이곳을 벗어날 수 있었을
가면은 쉬운 채로.
이게 어떻게 되신 일인가, 보관 선생. 온몸이 점여져서 땅바닥에 흩뿌려지고 말이야. 존경하는 관리자님 고생은 본인이 다 시키는군.
It's targeting you. You can't go against it.
부드럽게.
Yep.
마침내 끝나는 걸까?
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
Did absolutely nothing.
저런 광대 노름은 압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저 넝직거리일 뿐입니다만 당신에겐 커다란 벽이겠군.
Can't even use Honglu's basic. Don't have enough gloom.
흑수묘, 뒷박질 준비. 네가 말했던 보리.
I am so close to just bashing my head against my desk.
잠깐만 기다려라.
시선을 떼지 말아야 할 겁니다. 가장
제 불을
먼저
따라오십시오.
처리해야 할 것이 가장 흉포한 송곳니를 드러내고 있으니까. 저는 저양이다.
따뜻한 차가 마시고 싶어.
시간이 없는데.
젠장 어째서?
I'm back.
이제야 부르나. 좀요.
따뜻하게 혹은 뜨겁게. 따뜻하게 말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어주죠.
책임은 모두 내가 진다.
관리인가.
사냥감을 찾.
이번엔 어떤 실험?
나를
준비 되었어요. 빨리 시작하시죠.
이 기회에 평소
Wait, I'm gonna restart. I need to remove the egos off of Sinclair.
하던 대로 해보십시오.
젠장 어째서?
와일드 헌트야.
Okay.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
제 불을 따라오십시오.
꿰뚫려라. 슛!
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
제 불을 따라오십시오.
따뜻한 엎드리도록.
젯.
이 기회에 평소 지휘 실력을 확인해보죠, 단테. 하던 대로 해보십시오.
나아가주게. 자, 하, 하. 좋아.
자! 숨통 끊기.
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요, 단테. 적합한 조치였습니다.
나아가주게.
앗!
그 오물을 떼어내주지. 편히 쉬시게.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
가족을 위해
의심, 암귀, 불안과 공포, 그런 것들이 들끓을 때가 가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니까? 지금이 적기라는 것입니다.
흑수며 뒷박질 준비. 앗!
간당 목숨줄만 붙어있군. 곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것 같은데 소감자들로 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테.
불길 속으로. 균형이 무너졌군요.
간당 목숨줄만 붙어있군. 곧 끝장낼 수 있을 것 같은데 소감자들로 효율적인 마무리를 명령하시겠지요, 단테.
불길 속으로.
Damn it, that was supposed to offset it.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
가족을 위해
다 죽어라. 불타올랐군요.
Now for Ricardo.
얼간이들이 흥겨워하는군. 대체로 저럴 때는 이유가 있는 법입니다. 이유를 잡아 족쳐보시죠.
나아가 주게. 편히 쉬시게.
자! 숨통 끊기.
You gotta be kidding me. Barely beat her.
상정웨이의 공격이었으니
Yeah, that really did come out of left field.
설마 알고 맞게 하진 않았을 테니.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는군. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
Oh, that's awesome. That is so good. That is. Okay, he has 3 marks, so I cannot. Yeah, that's gonna hit him no matter what. Actually, no, never mind, I can. I only have... The only teams that I have built are Poison, Sinking, and Burn. And Bleed. Those are the only teams I have built. I don't have Rupture. Wait, who's that gonna hit? It's gonna hit him.
불길 속으로.
Yes!
무불아위.
Gonna do no damage at all, but I am more than happy. He's dead, finally. Yeah, my burn team is mostly blunt.
가장 먼저 처리해야 할 것이 가장
Okay, so he's
중요한
panicked,
성공률을 드러내고
agitated.
있으니까.
He's got a crap ton of negative, and he's a negative coin user. You've got 15. Do I have a single person that can beat that? I have you. Feck. I'm gonna try it now. Yep, and it's hopeless apparently. I don't know how. That should not be hopeless. That's a 15. Yeah, that shouldn't be as long as I win. Oh yeah, no, that's why I've, my sync team's dead. I went in with my sync team. The only surviving member is Yisung. Everyone that can, kill that dude so we can only focus on Ricardo. Or only have to focus on him.
죽지 마. 꿰뚫려라.
There we go, now we can only focus on him. No! Who died?
네가 말했던
Okay, no, that's a dumb question. Yisung died.
저런 광대 노름은 압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저
Okay, they're both
넘직거릴
staggered.
뿐입니다만
Kind of attack that we're dealing with 3 or 4.
커다란 벽이겠군.
Crap, forgot he's got a plus coin. Hmm. Targeting, that is targeting them.
부드럽게.
Come on! Come on! Yes!
환상의 세계로
Let us visit the world of wonders.
아이고.
하나
1, 2, the weight of your karma returns with each tremble of the earth.
진짜 즐거운 시간이었는데.
이 구속구가 나의 폭력을 저지하기엔 턱없이 모자르지.
확실히 훌륭하군. 5번 수감자.
엽석이
덕분. 창의적인 발상이군. 그래도 가급적 전투 중에 떠올리진 않았으면
Kidding me? Yeah, I've got Molar Ishmael. Sorry for the long time to reply. I was focused on the gameplay. I do have Molar Office Ishmael. But yeah. She's not being used. Oh yeah, I can't use that again.
검날 내게 바쳐주지.
There we go.
내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
Damn it.
걷잡을 수 없이 타올 형태 붕괴 확인.
여기서 쓰러진다면 그놈이 날 얼마나 비웃겠나.
해잔병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가. 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
Going after him. That's gonna hit us. That's no matter what we do. That's the best I can do to try. Yep.
해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
따뜻한 차가 마시고 싶어요.
수감자를 고기 조각으로 만들어 봐야 당신만 괴로울 텐데. 시계를 돌리는 일에 너무 익숙해진 것 아닙니까?
고귀하게. 형태 붕괴 확인.
관리자를 도와 반장 노릇을 하게 되었다지 발본수가 지금이 키를 잡고 나설 타이밍인 것 같군.
Everyone ignore them. Kill him.
불길 속으로.
We did barely any damage.
답이 아니었다고?
저런 광대 노름은 압도적인 힘 앞에선 그저 넘직거리일 뿐입니다만 당신에겐 커다란 벽이겠군.
대체 어각 진행하겠습니다. 걷잡을 수 없이 타운의 대체
There we go.
되었습니다.
여행엔 목적이 있었지.
The Odyssey had a purpose. Wait, maybe she wasn't. Wait, the Odyssey. The Odyssey. I'm gonna stop playing. Yes! Finally! Finally! Wait. A shout cuts across the battlefield just as the sudden appearance of Ricardo was making things incredibly more difficult for us. Didn't that guy split? What's he doing here, laughing his butt off? Hi, TBS Roland. I won. After 2 hours and 8 minutes, I won. Okay, who'd you add? Was it the Don Quixote character? I think it's Shinkoffus, whatever it is. Didn't this guy split? What's he doing here, laughing his butt off? You've finally lost a plotter. Failed plan after failed plan takes a toll, I suppose. Or maybe that was too much. But I mean, how could I not laugh, right, when after all that everything comes together perfectly according to my plan? You hear this too, don't you? Don't you? The sound of the city, the sound of the back streets. Do you hear the sound of crashing waves? Waves? When the sound of battle comes to a stop with Shi Yung's sudden shout, we all suddenly began to notice the low crawling sound of omen that had been swirling under the commotion. Something's melted I can't read that. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that Heathcliff had a 7 associates. Wait, does he do burn? Oh no. Oh. Yeah, I think I have. No, I do have that character. I'm pretty sure it's one of the first characters I ever got. Yeah, I do agree. He was a pretty good character. I think I used him when I was in the 3rd Kanto, but I didn't really use him after that. Or perhaps boiling over. If not, it's seeping, it's siphoning It's a trace that was once living and dead. Oh yeah. Crashing and braking, devoid of any recognizable stop. The lines between where it begins and ends blurred, yes, like waves. Current time is 3:21 hours. Then it's too late. The night in the back streets. We've never been outside the bus at this hour, have we? It was past 4 in the morning when we briefly set foot in the outskirts. So no, this would have been our second time. Though it must be noted that the time of day was not a matter of concern then, as we were in the outskirts. They're finally getting all swept away like trash. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. What's he on about? You can't possibly be thinking that the sweepers will somehow break the taboo to help you. Still missing the point, botched purple dye job? Zillu, let us leave to the promised location. Huh? Did he actually scamper all the way here just to gloat at us and run away? Indeed, Shi-Hung gloated at us with a confident boast, as though he was finally ready to face us, only to turn tail with an unmistakable look of relief. Okay. Enjoy. I am gonna grab my book and write that dude's name in it. Much like how the middle writes people's names, so that way when he dies, I know that I should be happy about it. There we go, his name is written in it. I don't get it. Does he actually believe that the sweepers will help him? Faust? Indeed, sweepers do not invade residential areas, however. What if we were standing isn't actually residential area? What are you talking about? Look, this place has got walls, beds, bedding, and I guess the walls feel weird, mushy, and melty. It wasn't just Roger who realized that what was going on. The other sinners all began to look around in confusion as well. The walls of the Kisham had all been melted away, leaving nothing behind. As though the place was swept, the night was but a house in a painting. Our realization came too late, as the wave-like noises from earlier had already encroached right up to where we were. And unlike the other times, when they'd simply part around the bus, they were cutting straight into the remnants of our lodging. 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 4 5 1 2 4 1 1 1 5 5 5 2 3 2 2 0 0 3 3 3 5 1 1 4 9 5 4 1 7 2 3. What's going on? Why? There. This is ridiculous. Sweepers, how dare they break the taboo so brazenly? Looks like I'll be facing the waves tonight. Why do you sound excited about this? I mean, we've got to... Let's make something clear. It's clear that if we do nothing but stand around, they'll sweep us all away. 4151919 772. Damn it, we have to make our stand here. Well, it looks like we're fighting alongside the middle.
이 정도면 그녀에게도 인정받겠어.
This is the best. Good to know. Ah, if Pierce is the best. Bring these two.
지위를 받는 건 오랜만이네요.
Bring you.
의외로
Do I have a Pierce identity? I think you're the only one. Actually, no. I'll still bring her because she does plus 6%,
이제야
60%.
부르나. 좀요.
I was slipping
지키면
Don.
모두 내가 진다.
Bring you.
권리인가?
Although I don't know if they're affected by sanity. Don't really have any Pierce for you that's leveled up. They don't do Pierce. You do Pierce.
그러든가.
Oh no. Yeah, that's a full team.
어머, 부탁드려요.
Oh yep, the middle's fighting in the background.
위에서 당신을
I love that detail.
합당한 이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다.
Okay, I want to see their skills. Extract fuel. If the target has 2 bleed coin power +1, sweep the back streets. Trash disposal. 3331973. Persistence. The first wave. The first wave ends after 5 turns. Oh. There's so many sweepers. You've got to wonder who makes them.
사격 개시.
숨통 끊기.
승부처.
확실히 훌륭하군. 5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많았지. 그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나는
히스칼리가 지금
공로 지원한다.
하게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
사격 개시.
그 삶에 마침표를
그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요. 다시 적절한
히스칼리가 지금
시야 확보. 쏜다.
꿰뚫려라.
간다.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
제가 괜히 먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다, 단테. 이런 부수적인 효과를 기대했었죠.
가족을 위해.
어머해줘.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Oh wait, what's that? The first wave? Oh no. What's going on? Man, they really have not taken any damage at all. When the hell did she show up? Did not notice that. Oh, Ricardo's still fighting.
가족을 위해.
One down.
테니.
At least one that I can confirm. Oh no, we've killed 4.
되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Man, just the waves of sweepers running by.
편히 쉬시게. 전투감각 하나만큼은 수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군. 이제 그 도통을 알아들을 수 없는 말투만
어머해줘!
딱
여긴 맡겨주세요.
4번 수감자.
Man, oh wow, this is getting a little bit. Wow.
조각이 되었군요, 단테.
We're supposed to be in a building.
나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
We can see a sky.
선뜻이
자! 숨통 끊기.
그 삶의 마침표를.
And got a few hits in.
사선이 비었어요.
공로
Don't like that.
그대에게 보이는 이 전기 불꽃은 무슨 색을 띠고 있는가?
이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
시야 확보. 쏜다.
잠든 그대를 기릴 테니.
Wait, when did she come out to help us? No, well, guess it doesn't matter anymore.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하진 않군. 관리자.
Second wave ends after 4 turns. Looks like this is the final part of the second wave.
흑수무 뒷박질 춤. 산초류 경을 온 라샹. 잠깐만 기다려라.
밖에서 막고 있는
Okay, well, we are out of normal bullets.
관리자.
You don't have a choice.
무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
아따. 한 점만 노린다.
462 damage, hell yeah.
승부처.
엎드리도
빠진다.
가망이 없군. 알고 계시겠지만 제 도움은 없을 겁니다. 이건 녹음된 목소리일 뿐일 테니까. 일단 후퇴하고 머리를 굴리든
산소류
스스로
경을 온
생각하십시오.
라샹.
Love it how you can't even fully see the attacks just because of how many sweepers are around. It just covers up the actual fight.
아직 죽지 마라. 따뜻한 피 쏟아내.
편히 쉬시게. 골치 아픈 것들이
There we go. We are almost through.
나쁘지 않은
That
성과야.
is the second wave. Ends after one turn. Win rate.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
자! 숨통 끊기. 타!
다시 결투는 끝나자. 좋은 결투였다. 승부처다.
Wave 2 complete, wave 3 incoming. The battle was long and grueling. Even Ricardo and his henchmen appeared visibly exhausted after the second wave. Big bro, we messed up. We never should have put you through this trouble in the first place. Don't worry about it, kid. You've taken a brother who came all the way from the south and guided him safely through the labyrinths that is H-Corp. I'd say you've done more than enough. No one could have expected that we'd be fighting the sweepers of all things. If we're able to withstand the sweepers' enemies that could give even the middle trouble. Practice makes perfect and perfection makes an expert, huh? I guess Honglu wasn't too off the mark. Man, we would have been long swept away by the hordes if we were still new at this. Ishmael, who was taking this brief downtime to check the sharpness of her weapon, was right. We've been through something like this before, fighting against an endless horde of enemies. Long battle of attrition, it wasn't new. And that very experience was definitely an edge we had against these enemies. Of course. Can we even handle the third wave at this rate? There is no choice but to withstand it. Nothing was certain just yet. We still had the third wave to survive. I'll carry out this sentence as soon as we survive the third wave. Even when we're all basically in the same boat, that guy just can't help but have it out for us, huh? Why would I even... The third wave began, and with it, the buildings suddenly began to shift violently. Hold on, what's going on? The buildings are shifting. What's happening? I remember asking all of you guys to read the damn pamphlets. Buildings inside H-Corp shift every once in a while. I didn't know it would be like this, but still. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that the buildings we're in is shifting by much, Executive Manager. As soon as Otis finished, an errant building suddenly jolted violently from the ground, rising in a diagonal burst, and struck Ricardo square in the chest, sending him blasting off into the skyline. Damn you, mark my words, this is all going in the books! Ricardo wasn't the only one that got practically punched by a building. Big bro! The henchmen of the middle, who had formed a defensive square to withstand the waves, would blast off in all directions. Or maybe they were falling, I wasn't sure anymore. What is happening? The movement of the buildings has significantly reduced the enemy population in the area. Dante, this is an opportunity. Now that those irritating bastards are off our backs, I think this is definitely more doable now. I can feel the spirit rising amongst the sinners. Come on, let's do this. We've done this kind of fight 1,000 times. The last wave. I need to go bathroom, so be right back.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Ow! Okay, I'm back.
나아가 주게.
자, 맛볼 시간이다.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I have, yeah, I'm stuck here. Man, these guys really do like to heal.
좋아.
야뽕 건
Yep, he's dead.
저였나 보군요.
피로부터 피.
Blossom from the blotto, beautiful flower. I shall gladly claim you as mine.
그를 취하리라.
And Yusung's dead.
다시 결투는 끝나지 않아.
의심, 암귀, 불안과 공포 그런 것들이 들끓을 때가 가장 취약하죠. 알아듣겠습니까? 지금이 적기라는 것입니다.
흑순무 뒷박질 중. 그저 하염없이
Steep in the blood of all, yes, blossom in euphoria, blossom or blossom.
피어나고 피어나라. 꿰뚫려라. 슛! 자!
모자라.
작은 나비의 날개라도
Ah, cool. You would be the very first person to watch me on the TV.
아직 죽지 마라. 잠깐만 기다려라.
Yeah, know,
수감자를 고기
I play a
조각으로
game on
만들어
Gary's mod called Zombie Survival, and I'm somewhat friends with one of the people on there that also play Lobotomy Corporate, Limbus Company.
익숙해진 것
When the announcement for this chapter came out, I joked with them that I can't wait to have my butt kicked by sweepers. Turns out that was the reality of the situation.
따뜻한
I predicted it weeks in advance.
즐거운 시간.
Yeah, yes, thank you.
그보다는 상처.
Your audience is very much appreciated. I appreciate every viewer I can get.
내가 말했던 버리.
상정회의의
I lost.
공격이었으니 이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠군요. 설마
예상한 일이야. 어버이
Wait.
달리 우리는 약한.
What?
비록
Oh, that was a dungeon!
하지만
Was it?
더 많은 피가 흐른 뒤에는
Yeah, it was a dungeon. I didn't even realize it was.
말뚝을 쑤셔 넣어주죠.
이번엔
사냥감을
나를 불렀나?
There we go, back in.
어머, 부탁드려요.
Thank you.
위에서
I just
당신을
love seeing the fight of Ricardo in the middle in the background.
이유가 있겠지. 기대하고 있겠습니다, 단테.
타겟 포착 1시간.
승부처다.
확실히 훌륭하군. 5번 수감자. 덕분에 위험한 순간도 넘어간 적이 많다지.
꿰뚫려라. 슛!
그래, 그렇게 시원하게 처리하니 보는 맛이 나. 일 처리는 빠르게 하는 편이 덜 그간의 전투 경험이 쓸모가 없진 않았군요.
Boom.
적합한 조치였습니다.
I don't know why the idea of Heathcliff using a sniper rifle is so funny to me.
나아가주게.
That was a lot of coins.
이것까지 당신 탓을 할 순 없겠군.
I kinda hope we get a sweeper identity, to be honest.
알고 묻게 하진 않았어.
I have no idea if how in the world that would work, but it would be fun if we got one.
지원한다. 간다.
여긴 맡겨주세요.
지금 시계를 돌리기엔 촉박할 테니 다른 수를 생각해.
Yeah, I just love looking in the background and seeing Ricardo fighting.
쓸모 없어진 놈은 후퇴시키는 것도 좋겠죠.
타겟 포착 1시 방향.
I can understand, originally when I first started playing some of this game and
지금
Lobotomy Arena, I always wondered why people just didn't try fighting the sweepers. I realize now why you don't fight the
여긴
sweepers.
맡겨주세요.
It's kind of obvious to me now why a normal person wouldn't try fighting these things. Kind of seems like a losing battle. I'm not quite sure why.
승부처다.
아직 죽지 마라.
다음 목표로.
There we go, another sweeper down.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
Oh, looks like Yi-sung's sister's about to die.
나아가주게.
도망쳐봤자 헛수고. 허전한 탄환이 어디에서든 네
Zero
머리통을
damage.
강하게 터뜨릴 테니.
Oh, but it did damage then.
다시 결투는 끝나지 않아.
자, 숨통 끊기.
잠든 그대를 히스클리파. 지금
아직 죽지 마라.
지금
공룡 지원한다.
There we go, next wave.
골치 아픈 것들이 고기 조각이 되었군요, 단테. 나쁘지 않은 성과입니다.
I'm pretty sure that one targets multiple enemies. I want to try that one anyway.
나아가주게. 그 삶의 마침표를.
I am bound to reign atop alone. I am bound to reign alone atop this solitary throne. Honestly, that ego does fit very well with Heathcliff, in my opinion. Resentment, penitence, all of it to no avail. I was only reaching out to grasp onto something. Thank you. 13. 46. So note to self, does not do that much.
잠깐만 기다려라.
그들도 잠들게. 이러면 쏠 수 있죠?
공로 지원한다.
롱백
따뜻한 꿰뚫리고 쏟아내려
Kinda wish there was a way you could decode what the sweepers are saying. Well, maybe there is and I'm just not aware of it.
먹을 것들을 사들고 오는 것이 아닙니다, 단테. 이런 부수적인 효과를 기대했었죠.
And then Heathcliff is gonna book it.
한 점만 노린다.
Yep, his sister is dead.
먼저 빠진다.
가망이었군. 알고 계시겠지만 제 도움은 없을 겁니다. 이건 녹음된 목소리일 뿐일 테니까. 일단 후퇴하고 머리를 굴리든 스스로 생각하십시오.
나아가주게.
꿰뚫려라 슛! 자!
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
야뽕가
시간 즐거운 시간이었는데
또 얼굴에 빛을 갑을 했군. 11번.
Fluid sac, we kind of have to use that because we are low.
주저앉았을 텐데 최근엔 성장하긴 한 모양이군.
해체어가 진행하겠습니다.
모자라. 이 연습으로
이 전투
This battle will conclude with victory.
편히 쉬시게.
엎드리도록 꿰뚫리고
수감자를 고기 조각으로 만들어.
Wait, oh yeah, it's got one more wave. This should be the last one, hopefully.
나아가주게.
산케르 경혈 온 라샹글
이게 답이 아니었다고?
걷잡을 수 없이 타올라라.
이 전투에 명예 따위에 기대하고 있는 건 아니겠지.
Okay, I am back. I do not think anyone is still here. Nope, there's still got someone here, probably rolling. That, was longer than I wanted it to be, but meh. I'm back. I have my dinner as well. I'm gonna have to let it cool for a second before I can eat it. I have already read all this. Actually, no, I'll read this again because I just find it kind of funny. Don't worry about it, kid. You've taken a brother who came all the way from the south and guided him safely through the labyrinths that is H-Corp. I'd say you've done more than enough. No one could have expected that we'd be fighting the sweepers of all things. If we're able to withstand the sweepers' enemies, this could give even the middle practice makes perfect, and perfection makes an expert, huh? I guess Honglu wasn't too off the mark. Man, we should have been long swept away by the horde if we were still new at this. Ishmael, who was taking this brief downtime to check the sharpness of her harpoon, was right. We've been through something like this before, fighting against the endless horde of enemies, long battles of attrition. It wasn't new. And that very experience was definitely an edge that we had against those enemies. Against these enemies. Of course. Can we even handle the third wave at this rate? There is no choice but to withstand it. Nothing was certain just yet. We still had the third wave to survive. I'll carry out my sentence as soon as we survive the third wave. Even though we're all basically in the same boat, that guy just can't help but have it out for us, huh? Oddly, I feel like if Heathcliff tried to explain to him why he did it and apologized, he might give him a sentence that wasn't death, and probably just a broken arm or something. I don't know why I feel that way, especially towards him, but maybe if he actually told him the full truth why he did it, he may get away with a broken limb or two. Why would I ever get? The third wave begins, and with it, the buildings suddenly begin to shift violently. Well, hold on, what's going on? The buildings are shifting? What's happening? I remember asking all of you to read the damn pamphlets. Buildings inside H-Corp shift every once in a while. I didn't know it would be like this, but still. Fortunately, it doesn't seem that the buildings we're in is shifting by much, Executive Manager. As soon as Otis finished, an errant building suddenly jolted violently from the ground, rising in a diagonal burst and struck Ricardo square in the chest, sending him blasting off into the sky. Damn you, mark my words, this is all going in the books. Ricardo wasn't the only one that got practically punched by a building. Big bro! The henchmen of the middle, who had formerly formed a defensive square to withstand the waves, were blasted off in all directions. Or maybe they were falling. I wasn't sure anymore. There it is. Wait, no, that's not the button. That's the button. What is happening? The movement of the buildings has significantly reduced the enemy population in this area, Dante. This is an opportunity. Now that those irritating bastards are off our backs, I think it is definitely more doable now. I can feel the spirit rising amongst the sinners. Come on, let's do this. We've done this kind of fight 1,000 times.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하진 않군. 관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
Actually, because I'm pretty sure that also does multiple targets.
자네는 쉬운 채로 죽여.
고작 여기서 쓰러진다면 그는 날 얼마나 비웠겠나.
해전병같이 무릎을 꿇고 있을 때인가 13번 수감자. 평소처럼 넉살 좋게 같이 상황을 개선해 보시지.
나아가주게.
꿰뚫리고 엎드리도록.
아른거리는 불길 속으로.
저 수감자는
좋아.
기억해두겠습니다.
이 혈투를
Oh, he's just back.
면담에서 취하할 만한 일이 생겼을 때 언급하라는 것도 상부의 지시인지라.
사격 개시.
그대에게 보이는 이 전기 불꽃은 무슨 색을 띠고 있는가? 꿰뚫려라.
작은 나비의 날개라도 이곳을 벗어날 수 있었을지.
Not looking good.
웃기지 마. 아직 끝난 게 아니야.
마침내 끝나는 걸까?
수감자를 고기 조각으로 만들어 봐야
This is not looking good.
당신만 괴로울 텐데. 시계를 돌리는 일에 너무 익숙해진 것 아닙니까?
그저 하염없이 모든 피로는 그래, 그렇게 황홀히 피어나고 피어나고 피어나라.
Come on. No. No.
밖에서 막고 있는 꼴을 보니 그다지 유쾌하지 않아.
No, damn it.
관리자, 수감자를 무방비하게 만들지 마십시오.
네가 말했던 머리 이것이 그
What? Survived. You know what, I actually kind of like that. Survived. Was that the last of them? Current time is 04:24 hours. About 10 minutes until night in the backstreets ends, but we can relax now given that we survived the third wave. That the buildings are also no longer shifting. Stability has been restored. Man, they are scarred. We did it, executive manager. Bloody hell, finally. The sinners all collapsed to the ground from exhaustion. Makes sense. There was a Kizham here, but it's gone now. Despite the fact that we haven't moved at all from our initial position, there wasn't even a trace of it having been here. We realized that we'd been relocated on top of a roof, as though we had all just awakened from the dream of sleeping in a building that never even existed. That was a hell of a battle, man. I thought I was done for. This is killing me. I don't know if we could have survived that if that hair-obsessed loon wasn't here to draw some of them away. I guess we've got something to thank him for. So that's all we've got in a head-on battle. Art thou acquainted with those foes, young Ryoshu? G'day. OFC. Heard of them. Oh yeah. Yeah, I had to go AFK for a bit because I had to go feed dogs and grab my dinner. Their scent of blood twas faint, but I cannot be no. Wouldn't be best to not linger over long on this thought. Why not dig deeper? Letting an ephemeral inspiration slip through my fingers is the death of creativity. I said I wouldn't linger on it. Don't rush me. Oh yeah. Oh, I thought it was of course. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense than what I thought. Whatever. How uninspiring. Guys, now's not the time to bicker. Ryoshu and Don Quixote's words were indeed unnerving, but we'd have plenty of time to discuss that once we return to the bus. If we can return in one piece. I'll be frank, that was impressive. I thought for sure you'd have been long swept away by now. Oh yeah. She must have been waiting somewhere nearby to watch us die because it did not take long for him to reappear before us. Perhaps they agreed upon a new deal while we were fending off the waves of sweepers. Meho Branch and Zilu were both approaching us in an intimidating jaunt and contrasted with their entire earlier passivity. Damn it. Executive Manager, we've had too many high-risk, high-fatigue battles in succession. I hate to offer such disloyal advice, but it may be wise to avoid this battle at all costs. That don't seem like an option to me. I look around. Most of the sinners were either dead, trampled, and chomped to small, unrecognizable pieces. They were barely holding on at best. I can bring them back, I always do. But when they've completely surrounded us, I don't know if I can bring them back in time to protect me. They might just cut the sinners down as soon as they get back up. Well, this was well within my predictions. I can simply finish off anyone that hasn't been swept away. Now a stage is set for my ascension. For the next 10 minutes, no sweepers, let alone anyone is coming here. You know why? Because who in their right mind would leave their homes when the night in the back streets is still ongoing? And looks like even that annoying idiot from the middle's been taken care of too, somehow. How much of this was your plan? How much, you ask? The whole thing, of course, all the way back to that construction site that blocked your path. The one who deceived that unconscious fool of your company, it was me. The one who put the pitiful King Tao, who doesn't even have a family name with you, it was me. The one who contracted the Triax office to challenge you for a duel, it was me. And guess who it was to relay your real-time location to all kinds of forces in the district? Yes, it was me. And this trashy lodging without a residential permit, all devised by none other than yours truly using Q Corp's technology. I see. Oh, it's so good. It was so good, wasn't it? What a perfect strategy. What did you think? Aren't I great? Aren't I so utterly clever? This is exactly why I deserve to be the next family heir. A folly to speak those words. An unfamiliar voice echoes from the dark. There was neither animosity nor hostility, only uttered serenity and nothing else. The speaker approached us, walking under the narrow rays of moonlight that shone between the shifting buildings. In his hand was a decapitated head, illuminated by the pale light. Blood dripping from the severed neck, and the wide open eyes remained frozen in its final moments, filled with utter terror. He walked towards us in steps with the drip of the blood. It cannot be Jingchu. I knew Yuha was working for someone. It was him. Why do you have Jingtao's head? I have brought back the wayward pet to his master, that it may once again be leashed. There is a serpent, my lord. Leave it. We need shoo it away. What? You will loan the Hisho pack so that you may simply get in their way no more. I see. Was there a sudden change of heart once you held the leash in your hand, that to return to the Shi's family side would be to your benefit? No, you knew everything all along? What? I must ask, if everything to you? Your vision is too limited for my lord's wisdom to comprehend. The wise fail to pierce through the narrow-sighted eyes of the fool. But if by everything you refer to how you foreign abandonment from the Shi family to secure my lord's trust, indeed it could be said that we do know everything. Don't kill me, please, please, please don't kill me. I will share with you my most guaranteed secrets at the Shi's family. It's right, the 10 blades of the east, yes, but Shi Zhua could speak no more. For a serpentine blade struck from the umbra and separated his head from his torso with ease. Little Jiha, have I not warned you time and again to guard your tongue against the creeping desperation? I believe that we have gathered the intelligence we have hoped to collect, my lord. You needn't pursue the serpent Zilu. His voice boomed as he commanded those who appeared to be his officers. The tall-built man took a ponderous step from the shadows and stood before us. With an enigmatic expression, he wordlessly looked at Jiwa's decapitated head, now lying on the ground, then at us. It was as though he was gazing upon the clouds of blades of grass. I shall take them with me. He picked up Jihu's decapitated head before gesturing at his officer with a nod. Here it is, my lord. Wrap their heads with stasis wrap, and decomposition won't set in anytime soon. And with those bandages, he began to wrap them up in a particular motion. He does not pay us any heed, as though we weren't even worth the attention. Return to me once you have finished here. Yes, my lord. Hold on, you can't just show up out of nowhere, Anne. He did not reply. His eyes gazed, yet reflection nothing but hollow emptiness. And just as he had emerged from the darkness, he vanished into the shadows, carrying 2 decapitated heads. And now we've got to fight her again. Okay, yeah, I've got more than enough to unlock the character now. The hair has no name. Oh, I didn't get to read it fully.
아무것도 아닌 그림자 속 짐승일 뿐이니.
The hair has no name. I am nothing but an animal lurking in the shadows. Okay, well, that's what I want to buy from that. And what else should I buy with my remaining amount? And someone's at my door. Okay, I'm back. Alliance. Oh, I still have 2 things. Oh, Ricardo's there. I didn't notice him. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah. Things weren't looking any better. I could instinctively tell that we were different from anyone or anything we'd faced in the Hungarian so far. I don't suppose our Lord left them alive only for us to slay them. Then perhaps it would be apt that I introduce myself, as it is common courtesy to do so. Call me Zhigong. I am but a humble student of my Lord Master Q's techniques. My Lord Master Q, somehow I was reminded of the discussion Qing Tao refused to finish. For what the far one, from when the far one comes, betwixt the burning doors shall a star fall astray. As far as a song that's become rather popular in the back streets in the recent months. This is not the place to discuss such matters. I will share the tale in more appropriate setting later. Name's Dante, I'm their manager. I decided to speak up, struggling though the pressure. I instinctively knew that we had to find out as much as I could about that man from earlier. They introduced themselves as Manager Dante. I see your candidness is appreciated. Zillow, withdraw the mayo. It seems that we need not contend with them at the moment. Very well. It seems that they had the very same thought about us. Now, is that sufficient proof of our intent to engage in a brief discussion? To discuss some matters with view to mark a clearly ending to this encounter should be to benefit to us for the prospect of our future, so ask away, as they say. So, that's when Jie Xun stepped forward after having retreated from the domineering presence. So that's what those suspicious songs I heard in the backstreets were about. It's about you guys, wasn't it? So, are those lyrics true? So that is what you wish to know. Jing Chun of the Jia family, it is said that you possess talent in rhetoric, yet walk a path beclouded by concern and anxiety. Truly your insignificant preclusion your part in greatness. Wait, don't speak for me. I would have been the first to say anything if I thought she was wrong. Yes, my lady. You're the one who sent him after us, right? Close yet not exact. He was an agent of the Shi family, sent to spy on my lord's doing. We had bestowed him control of Heisho Pack, for we had found his conduct shallow, and saw a means of learning more of the Shi family's mechanisms. Yet it seemed that once granted power, the boy mistook himself for a man with the wherewithal to represent the Shi family. So you used him, just as he sought to use us. Though he was quite shallow in his strategy compared to our own. So what now? I don't think you're looking to kill us, right? Now, nothing. Do whatever it was that you had sought to accomplish here. You're letting two of your master's rivals go just like that? What a strange thing to say. Look around as I might, I fail to see any rivals here. Then, why did you order Jihu to attack us? You said it yourself, we're not even your rivals. The manager inquires why you commanded Jihu to carry out this assault against Limbus Company. They fear, yet they seek to gain understanding through that fear. Yet they remain wanting in a certain perspective. My lord has always said that if one learns naught from a plight, then no discourse with them shall bear fruit. Instead of giving me a straight answer, Jiangong left me with only a puzzled comment before she brushed past us. I have given you courtesy enough. This is a good time for us to depart. Now, do stay nicely within your borders as you have reminded there thus far. I would greatly despise an odd splash of ink marring the great painting. With that, Jighong walked into the shadows cast beneath the forest of buildings. Zilu and countless Heisho had surrounded us, also disappeared with them. Finally. I looked around just in time to see Otis collapse while the rest of the sinners lay dead or barely clinging to life. And there was Jie Xiong, who had collapsed on the floor as well, and Wei, who was tending to her wounds. And me, who somehow survived through all that without getting decapitated. And the night that put us through multiple brushes with death came to an end. The day breaks. Yeah, and that's pretty much everything that happened. That big brother is you, I see. Once the day broke, we decided to take a quick walk outside to recover a little from exhaustion of the night. It was also to decide our course of action from here on, and we also had to decide if we wanted to travel with Jie Xiong, with whom we shared our destination. Hello, did you forget how to make a concerned face or something? How are you maintaining that irritating poker face through the whole conversation? Of course not. Classic G family secrecy, huh? Always hiding something, and I bet you are too. If you are, you better spill it out now. I don't have the time to casually stroll about with my to-be enemy. Jishun, as I have always said, the seat of the family hierarchy is not... Fine, even if you're lying, I don't know that you haven't prepared anything for your assignment anyway. Changing the subject. Jishun, who was chatting with Honglu, methodically slowed down enough to walk right next to me as though she was executing steps of a plan. You led my brother's faction, don't you? About what I wanted to talk to you about earlier? I guess I do for now, I guess. Earlier? Oh, is this about our conversation back at the Kesham? Brother, translation please. Of course, Dante is unquestionably our manager. I'll be out there to grab the thing. And I forgot to mute my mic. Great, let me make a proposal then. Become my faction for the duration of the family hierarchy evaluation. Help me out. What? Can we do that? Can we do that? Why not? You guys managed to stall even the sweepers. That means you command a formidable force. Besides, you're heading to the family mansion anyway, aren't you? You just don't know what to do once you get there. And as for competition, well, my brother doesn't care about who's the whole thing anyway. So why don't you join me, help me become the family hierarch? I'm not like our other older siblings, I always pay my debts, whether that's for a favor or for a grudge. If you can't trust me, I'm happy to make a written. Can we do that, Faust? Faust deems Yishin's plan, her explanation of it at least, rather flawless. Having such an ally at the apex of a wing will be a great boom to limbuscompany as well. I guess so. Then I don't see any reason to refuse her offer. Honglu, who's been listening in our conversation, boiled the discussion down to a clear explanation and relayed it to Yishin. Perfect. It is said that formation of such alliances should come with a grand banquet to make the occasion and to cement the upcoming collusion. The banquet is on me. Once we get closer to the central zone, let's find a nice Kesham to discuss our future ventures together. You're Dante, right? Let's make this thing work. Let's. I was still bewildered by the turn of events, but Jia reached out for a handshake with such earnest that I found myself almost drawn to shake her hand in return. G'day. Now that I think about it, this is the first time we ever made ourselves an ally that wasn't specifically selected by the company, huh? Well, if that's the case, I really hope we can have at least one ally who doesn't meet a terrible end. After the banquet, we walked out as a Kesham to find Mephistopheles waiting for us in the middle of the road. Whoa, man, I never thought about it, but now that it's just standing like this in the middle of the street, it really stands out, doesn't it? Is this your usual ride? Glad to see that you're all safe. Thordian Pilot, that was his name. I'm writing his name in the book as well. Where is my book? Where is the book of characters that I wish to die in this game? There is the book. That character's dead, so I'll cross him out, and now I'll write Pilot. He is now in this book. The only time he will be removed from this book is when he dies. So did you guys take care of the business? I have some more pressing things to talk about. Listen, Will, do you have any idea how much trouble your subordinate's little connection? Yes, Miss Faust already gave me a report. Pilot? Boy, yes ma'am. By the way he was awkwardly stepping forward, he probably already got a hell of a talking to from Thordy. Real mighty sorry about that, y'all. I've only ever been a part of eradication missions and never in the espionage business, so... Pilot, what did I say about mixing excuses into an apology? I forget what I said, really might, sorry, for real. Okay, good luck. This Qingtao guy approached me and sweet talked me into going along with the plan of his. So I got too cocky, assuming that I knew better than my seniors. I'm sorry too, I forgot that he's still a new guy in the business, so of course he'd be prone to making these mistakes. Looks like we will both be writing letters to explain our failures together, huh? You're both getting disciplined for this. The disciplinary action is unlikely to be anything of significance. The LCB team came out unscathed, all things considered. However, it is likely that they may have to work for half a year without pay. Yikes. I'd consider it a win if all we're getting is docked pay. Next time I do promise. Next time I'm going to get real good at this job. Yeah. Of course, Pilot, you really should. In fact, you will have no choice but to become a contributing member to the team when I'm done with you. Let's really get to it, huh? Please kill him trying. Eh. No one's dying or getting fired under my watch as long as I'm their manager. I'll make sure of that. Damn it! Please let him die. Yeah. Oh right, almost forgot to tell you, Sorty, it's really important business stuff. Going forward, we're gonna... Oh yeah, I was going to bring that up sooner or later. We just got the orders from the LCA. Sorty produced a small device from her pocket and began reading from it. Upon arrival at the central zone of H Corp, the LCB will be participating in the family hierarchy evaluation with a candidate. We're going to anyway now. But this bus team faction is gonna be mine. The LCB will present the following sinner as the chosen candidate. Sinner 6, Honglo. What? Fine. What? You can't do that, what the hell? You all of you, I'm gonna make you throw up everything you just ate, you assholes. Wait, it says 12. Oh, it's because I didn't beat that. Well, that's the end of the stream, I guess. Thank you for coming. I unfortunately have to end it here and go. It is greatly appreciated, you guys coming along. I'm going to quickly just jump over here to an empty slot. Who was it? Was Otis. Yeah, you. Let's up-tie her real quick before we end the stream.
일러주신 적은 처리되었습니다.
Your foe has been eliminated.
다음으로
To where
띵박질할
must I
곳을
hop next?
알려주시겠습니까?
One night in Hongren, bright lit under its artificial light. The child's yellow eyes glimmered menacingly in the shadows as she stared down at the thief. Done running, it was embarrassing to watch. I knew that the Mayo branch was supposed to be fast, but this is... Did you really think you could outrun a hare? Foolish. The thief had snatched a rather important shipment as it was en route to the child's lord. She received the command to capture the thief a whole 2 hours after he had already made off with the shipment, but it took her less than 30 minutes to catch up to him. The backstreets of Hongren teem with chaotic jumbled of buildings, but to a Heisho like herself, who roams its alleys nightly and fought in every corner in the district, it was easy to anticipate the thief's escape route. I see that the Anoma worm is still intact. There was a look and fat worm-like creature rising in the thief's palm. It was truly hideous, seeing its surface slick and its body wriggling in an unnatural and unpleasant motion, but that wasn't the worst of it. The worst of it was its face. Its features are arranged like those of a human face, yet its sallow flesh hang loose, its hollow eyes starting into the distant void, a monstrosity. Yet the thief who holds this hideous thing as if it was the most precious thing in the world. I must cut off your head here and now for stealing a anama worm made for a noble one. People from different regions like the west or the south might wonder what the purpose of this curious monstrosity might be, but an animum wasn't like any other grub. Anyone can gain the memories of the person who was used to make the grub by inserting it into their body. That's disgusting, and even once they have been mutated into this worm-like form, they are counted as people, not tools. This particular animum currently held in the thief's palm was created from someone of high prestige in Hongren with deep knowledge of the secrets of the family. Various family secrets of the Lord were preserved within it in the form of a memory. So letting a hostile candidate from a rival family obtain the animum would amount to giving them a significant intelligence advantage. Explain what motives you to steal the worm. Despite that deceased's grave crime, the child decided to ask what drove him to steal the worm. Not out of pity or curiosity. She was simply carrying out the will of the Lord. Perhaps the thief saw the slimmest chance for life through the child's cold words. He dropped to his knees and began to share a tearful tale of his own. I only needed some money, that's all. One of the other families approached me first, offering me enough riches to live the rest of my life without concern as long as I brought this to them. Please, I have no choice but to accept the offer. My mother is very sick, and with her old age. You lie. Do you take me, a beast of a Heisho pack, for a fool? Your slick and old mother died 3 years ago. How do you already know so much about me? Now the truth. My lord has given you a way out of this hole you've dug yourself into, but now that the path is extremely narrow, should you lie any further? The thief hesitated for a long time, seeing that he was likely walking on very thin ice. I was tired and scared of waiting for the restructuring days to come, that I might tumble down a hole I could never come back from. The buildings within Hongren shift after every set interval. The process is called restructuring, a redistribution of living space based on each individual's net worth. The poor are fated to live in their ever shrinking homes, feeling unsafe even when they should feel the safest. It is unfortunate, yes, but the child's a beast of the Heisho pack. It matters very little. So it was greed after all. If that's all there was to it, then we have nothing more to discuss. Take a single step, or if I see signs of your heels transforming out, insert the inanimum into my ear. You must have death wish. Those memories aren't for the faint of heart. Besides... Wait, stop. Now we've talked enough. Those sword hanging from the child's back began to shimmer with a sinister glow. The glimpse was inscribed onto the sword using Q-Corp's technology, and they activated and bestowed powers when a significant trigger is met. And for this mission, the condition was the inanimum ceased refusing her lord's mercy. The child unsheathed her swords, and her feet began to crack and mutate into a hare's reverse jointed leg. She prepared to rush towards the thief. At this point, he realized that this effort were most likely for nothing, but as a last-ditch effort, he leaped forward and, damn it, hurriedly shoved the inanimum into his ear. Gah. You can try inserting the inanimum into your body, but I can get it back fully intact as long as I cut you down immediately. You seem to have missed that part. The child, who leaped forward and exploded burst of speed that killed the thief before he even had a chance to let out his final cry. Normally, if one lingered too long after inserting the inanimum into their body, the grub would assimilate with the host, unable to be removed until the conditions prescribed upon its creation are met. But the child managed to retrieve it without much trouble by killing the thief before the assimilation began. My next mission. The night is yet young for the child. There were more missions for her on the horizon. To live in Hongren is to be mired in constant vortex of dark conspiracies and battles, and as a beast of Heisho pack, the child would have no rest and continue to hop between missions after missions bestowed upon her by her lord. Well, goodbye and have a nice rest of your night and or day.